The following contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
No, this is a PSA. Younger siblings, you guys are worthless. You bring nothing to the table. You are absolutely worthless. I see some of you guys getting mad. Like, no, man, no. I have a personality. Where do you think you got that from, dummy? Us. Clothes, culture, money. People like, I have opinions. No, you don't. And then you have the audacity to be like, hey, why are you so melodramatic? Because I went to war for you. Mom and Dad was my Vietnam, and you guys are like, whatever, everybody loves me, see ya. It's such bullshit, right? Elder siblings, our entire life, don't we walk through the world like, do people love me? And you guys are like, everybody loves me, Mom and Dad fucked up with you, not with me, see ya.
You're crazy, man. You're a loser. Playoffs?
It's the Mark and Lowell Show.
The Mark and who?
Starring the meteorologist who does it for the viewers,
Smell!
Lowell Meltzer.
Can you get out of here?
And the man who rides the coattails of his friends and family, Mark Ronick.
Hey guys, there's enough with the amplifier.
And now, here they are. Radio's equivalent of a dial-up connection.
Hello, boys.
Mark and Lowell.
Hello and welcome everybody to the Mark and Lowell Show. I am your host, Mark Ronick, and here with me, as always, my co-host, Lowell Meltzer. Hello, Lowell.
Let's hope I can stay.
Yeah, Mr. Mom tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Mom tonight, as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at Sloan's monitor here in the basement.
Yeah, you got your studio set up in the basement, and I guess the wife is away.
Yeah, she is out with a friend. Jamie got them tickets to see, oh no, what's her name?
A comedian?
Yeah, comedian. Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Amy was saying Chelsea Handler, but I think they actually have some kind of connection, those two, so you were close.
Yeah, originally I was going to go, but it didn't really work out, so what it is she's filming her Netflix special tomorrow in D.C.
Oh, okay.
But tonight, she's doing the dry run-through at this club in Baltimore. And Jamie got her, backstage and all that. She just sent me a picture.
Oh, wow.
She just sent me a picture. They got pictures with her and everything, so.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Jamie's pretty close with Whitney Cummings as far as I know, yeah.
Jamie, the girl that we were going to have here tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's a very busy lady. Very busy lady.
She was almost insisting on joining. I was trying to be very subtle about my invitation. I said, hey, listen, Lowell mentioned he thinks you're busy tonight, but I figured I would just try and see if you're available, if you want to call in and be on the show. She's like, yes, what time? And I told her, and she said, yes, I'm free. And as I say that, she is texting me now. She says she'll be ready soon. I don't know.
Oh, she said be ready soon?
Yeah, she said she's going to be home in 5 minutes.
Oh, maybe it'll be Jonah style. Call her up.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to try that. We'll have to, though, we're not going to have the studio set up for her like we have for Jonah set up in his place. So
Right.
We'll just call her in. How's Sloan over there?
She's moving around. That's making me nervous, but I'm not
Oh.
seeing any. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Hang on.
It's an alert.
Getting out of bed?
No, she's not getting out of bed. She's pulling a I miss mommy.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
mommy does everything
Right.
with her. I do everything with Reed, and she does everything with
Yeah, you
Sloan.
tag team it, and he's your partner, and she's
right,
hers.
right. So
yeah.
I take care of him and put him all to bed. She takes care of Sloan, puts her all to bed, and Reed's old enough now that he doesn't care.
I love
what's
distracted
going on.
Lowell. I love distracted Lowell.
I know, this is quite a thing, isn't it? All right, well, we'll just keep rolling with it. But yeah, so she's that's the beauty of the taping is if something happens and I need to run upstairs real fast, we pause.
Yes.
And no one's the wiser.
No one's the wiser except Mark, who does the editing. But what we should acknowledge while we're at the top of the show here, we should acknowledge that it is not really a full house tonight. Amy is here with us, just sitting in, trying to keep me company in the lonely studio here by myself. But Lisa's not here. Jonah, we know Jonah's a little busy. Mm-hmm. The baby, everybody is happy and healthy and at home as we speak.
Oh, everybody's home now.
Everybody's home now. Everybody's doing well. They're Megan had some little blood pressure issues. Everybody's good now. Everybody's home. Jonah, let me tell you, he is a tired puppy.
I bet.
But really, if you think about it, between you and me and everyone listening,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really almost been, as far as sleep, they have had more hospital time than, say, the average.
Right. So are they leaving the baby in the room all the time, or are they taking it away?
Well, again, they are home now, but when they were dealing with all that, yeah, they were usually all in the same room together. I think there were points where that couldn't happen, but everybody's good now. I just want to say it again.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy and healthy. There are no issues. It was more precautionary that they spent a little more time in the hospital than the average couple and family.
Right.
But what was your question? I can't remember.
I know. I was just going to say, you said he was real tired, and I was wondering if,
oh, yes. So
you
that's
said he
what
was
it
at the
is.
hospital, so were they sleeping well
Right.
without the baby in the room?
That's the thing
And-
I know they're still getting up and doing the feedings every few hours, and I get it. The thing that I must say that I forgot about is the fact that you get up every 2 to 3 hours and you think to yourself, oh, okay, that's fine. So that you get up, you deal with it, you go to bed. But I forget that's a process once you get up. It's not just get up, pat the baby on the head, and go back to sleep.
It is not.
You gotta change the diaper, you gotta feed them, you gotta rock them back to sleep. It's a whole production. So that's almost an hour of his time right. there. So yes,
Oh wait, you know what? I'm getting a phone call. I wonder if this is Allison.
Hold
on a sec. Hold on a second. Hello?
You will receive $999 credit towards your next trip. For further details,
Wow.
press 1 now. To be placed on the do
Wow.
not call list, press 2 now.
Should I press 1 now?
I would press that too.
So then we can talk to somebody live on the show with a telemarketer.
Okay, sure. You just got to tell them you're on the Mark and Lowell show. But now we're gonna have all the music.
I know. Well, you can cut this out.
Yeah. Again, more work.
More work for Mark. All right, forget it. Bit gone awry. Some sale they're trying to make. I say yes, and they're like, nowhere to be had.
Right. They got to answer that call quick.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah. That's crazy. So in some ways, yes, Jonah, of course, should be very tired. And, he's been thrown into action here as the real man of the house because, he's had to take care of both his girls.
Yeah, he must be tired.
Just wait till those nights when nobody's around and it's just them.
Yeah.
So,
oh, man.
Before we go on, just a reminder, everybody, what we need people to start doing is if you are not an Amazon Prime member, like Jonah was not, but Jonah finally heard our message and went to markandlowell.com, clicked on the Amazon Prime banners or buttons that he saw, and he got a free month trial of Amazon Prime.
Oh.
And then after that, you can cancel anytime if you want, but I don't think you're going to want to because you get all that free streaming music, the movies, the free shipping on millions of items. It's a really good hookup.
Wait, aren't you going to talk about Prime Now?
Oh, yeah, you just did Prime Now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did Prime
Not
Now.
Not everybody has Prime Now.
But if you do have Prime Now...
This is something that if you get it through our website.
Right, I know.
Yes.
I went on a website. I ordered my groceries from Whole Foods. It arrived within about an hour and a half. It's 2 hours free delivery. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty damn good.
I know.
Pretty
It's
damn
great.
good.
It's freaking great.
Yeah, I'm going to get to some of that delivery stuff later on in the show. So again, go to markandlowell.com, click any Amazon Prime button or banner that you see there, sign up for a free month trial, and you will be doing us a big favor by doing so. So thank you very much.
I wanted to ask Amy a question real quick about the groceries.
Sure.
So say you look through all the groceries and they forgot an item. How do you deal with that?
Okay, that didn't happen to me this time. However, 2 things happened to me.
But do you know the answer to the question?
I don't know, but I will tell you what happened in these situations, and I'll tell you that I think what would happen.
Okay.
One is ask me to rate the delivery, and it asked me to give any comments. I actually went in. You can go in and look at each item, and I actually ordered organic garlic powder instead of organic onion powder. So I said that I wanted to return that item, and it said no problem, we'll reimburse you and you don't even have to give us the product.
Oh, wow.
That was one thing. There was one other error on something and they resolved it right away. It was really easy. So I think that at the Amazon, they're very easy to deal with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's another.
So I would think that they would just, if they forgot an item, they'll just credit, you just message them and they'll credit your credit card back.
Good.
Very
good
cool.
work. Good work.
So Lowell, I mean, yes, we have Amy here, but it's kind of old schoolish right now. Just me and you here.
Yeah, just holding down the fort. Holding it down.
You know, you are sometimes more popular in Baltimore than you really think you are.
Me?
Yes.
How's that?
Because you are mentioned on local podcasts all the time. I see it all over social media. I found out through the grapevine that you were discussed again on this podcast we've played once before called Paco's Got Balls.
Paco's Got Balls.
Yes, part of BigTimingComedy.com.
Yes, I remember.
Yes, Wendy Townsend from 98 Rock. She is on that show every week with those guys. They had Justin Schlegel from 98 Rock on as a guest.
Ah.
There was a certain question that I will play for you here that he was asked. I think this was toward the end of the show. And the reason why I bring that up is because toward the end of the show, one thing they did with Justin that we did not do when he was our guest, they gave him lots of booze.
Booze?
Yes.
Why?
It was pretty clear that everybody on the show by the end
was drunk,
had been drinking.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Marshmallow vodka mistakes.
That's right. Never forget. So here it is. Paco's Got Balls with Justin Schlegel.
So, no, who's your favorite BAL TV person of all time?
Lowell! Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you hear that in the background?
Yeah, Lowell.
Yeah, here, listen again.
Who was that?
Favorite BAL TV person of all time?
Lowell!
That was listener Sean Parks. He is a longtime Mark and Lowell listener. He has a DJ company, DJ Lightning.
Yeah.
And he was in the audience because he is also a fan of JSS on 98 Rock.
Right.
And when they asked that question, who's your favorite WBAL TV person? Sean yells out, Lowell. But
what, Justin?
But let's hear the answer.
So, no, who's your favorite BAL TV person of all time?
Lowell! Oh, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
Lowell
no.
Melzer him right now, you son of a bitch!
Nah, I was about to say Lowell Melzer. Lowell Melzer's fucking great.
Damn it!
No, Lowell Melzer is amazing.
Who's screaming that out?
Lowell Melzer was going to be my answer.
You should give that guy a dick pill.
WBA, would you like a dick pill? WBAL
Yeah, I
TV's
put one in my
Lowell Melzer.
boob, but I'll give it to you.
Lowell Melzer's awesome.
He's our next guest.
Yeah, no, Lowell Melzer.
He is our next guest.
Is unbelievable. Lowell Melzer, like literally, if a member of the JSS team died,
I
because
know.
it's the only way we're ever going to break up is if someone fucking puts a gun in their mouth, which is likely. Lowell Melzer would be like the number one step.
You know what?
Lowell Melzer's great.
Wow.
That was nice.
Now,
That's awesome.
that was pretty nice. Now,
That
you
was
think
nice.
that was... You think that was legit, or you think that might have been the...
No, because I do think that's legit because he's said that to me
off the air?
in texts and stuff, yeah.
That's fair. It seemed genuine. I mean, it did seem a little alcohol-induced as well, but it definitely seemed very genuine.
Yeah.
I was pretty touched for you. I thought that was really nice.
Yeah, and he has told me that too.
Yeah.
He's like, if something happened to Josh or something happened to Scott or like,
Yeah.
he's like, you would be the first choice. Like he said that to me.
Yeah, and we've heard Scott say that on that same podcast as well.
Yeah.
About you.
Yeah.
As well. So that's pretty nice, dude. I think
They
that's
said
cool.
I'm going to be the next guest, but I haven't been invited yet. I need to know
what's that all
going on.
about?
Where do they tape that?
In Baltimore.
No, where at somebody's house?
Yeah, I think they have a studio built like within their basement or something like that.
Like that, yeah, okay.
And actually, I have talked a little bit with Wendy, and actually, that could very well happen in the near future.
Gotcha.
Meanwhile, you guys got this love fest with JSS, but meanwhile, where was Lowell on the Goodbye Mike Anderson super producer video?
Goodbye Mike Anderson. No, it's my fault because I was sent an email from the person that put that video together.
Uh-huh.
And they said, can you please just do a quick, like we did for Marty's tape.
Right, yeah, that's right.
Take your phone and do a nice little message for Mike.
And we should say, those that don't know, Mike Anderson is the former producer of 98 Rock, Justin Scott and Spiegel in the Morning. And actually, we should also say our producer, Hannah Pierce, has taken over that position.
Yeah.
And she is their producer as well. So
she's very busy now.
Yes.
Very busy. But yeah, so they said, do it. And I said, okay, I got it on a Monday, and they're like, make sure you have it by the end of the week. So you know how life goes.
Yeah, I know how you go.
Yeah. Well, you get something and you're like, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make some time tomorrow.
Right.
And then the next day, I'll make some time the next day. I'll make some time the next day.
Right.
I really got to do this now. All right, I'm going to do it tonight. And then completely forgot.
And the people doing the video aren't pain in the asses like I am, and they don't nudge you every 10 seconds like I would.
Right. Exactly. So that's why it didn't get done.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. It's just life, man. Life gets in the way. Like I should have just. There were definitely plenty of opportunities for me to do it, and I didn't do it.
It's just terrible. You're really poorly representing.
I'm a real hairwool. It's my own fault, and I blew it. I missed good FaceTime. I blew it.
You did.
I blew it. Yeah.
But you went to that behind-the-scenes secret karaoke party the night before he left the show, right?
I did not. No.
Why not?
Because it was too far away from where I was.
Oh, so you didn't go to that one either.
I didn't go to that either, no.
I bet you Justin's rethinking that statement now.
Well, it doesn't have anything to do with me. It's them. It's for the four of them.
Can I tell you, all due respect, because I think Mike Anderson is a fucking amazing producer.
Yeah.
But man, was that a friggin' love fest.
Oh, I know.
I've never seen anything like that in radio before.
He's a good dude. I think,
I mean, it was like it's something that I would have thought they would have done for Baba Booey if he left the Howard Stern show.
Right, I know.
It was an epic goodbye. And
He'd been there a long time.
I know.
He's been there a long time. Started as like an intern and yeah.
And does amazing work.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting him down. I'm just saying, wow, I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, you're kind of putting him down. Kind of putting him down.
I'm really not.
Yeah.
I would have gone to the karaoke if I was invited.
Well,
yeah. I would have made that videotape right away.
I know you would have.
Yes, hand delivered.
I know. Yeah, you would have hand delivered it. A VHS tape.
That's right, baby. But there was one other thing that was discussed on that podcast. And again, I'll give them another plug. Go to bigtimingcomedy.com. Paco's Got Balls. This was the follow-up. Actually, it wasn't even a question. It was just kind of a statement that got legs of its own.
His wife is hot as fuck, by the way.
She's so hot.
By the way, has anyone ever seen Lowell Melzer's wife?
Dude, she's like a little tiny blonde with big eyes and just fucking smoking hot.
Sexy
and
ass
big
ankles,
chubby cheeks and fucking.
Fucking just like you see like a set of shins.
Why are we so attracted to Lowell Melzer and his wife?
Fuck her knees.
It's the blue pill. It's the blue pill.
I just want to suck on
take one.
elbow meat.
Her elbow meat.
Her elbow meat.
I do remember I remember him always being very complimentary of Allie, actually.
Yeah. She's his type, I guess. Yeah.
I guess so.
Does Allie know that she has such a big fan in him?
I don't know. I'm going to tell her now.
I wonder if she gets that creepy vibe
That
or
would
not.
make my night.
Yeah, no, I'll tell her. Yeah, well, she'll hear it on the podcast.
She'll hear it. We'll have to
Allie
get
is
her
a hot
response.
piece of
The
ass.
only thing she'll get out of that is he said elbow meat, so she's going to go, I have elbow meat? I have elbow meat? That's the only thing she's going to get out of that.
You are so right. You do know your wife.
Yeah,
boy.
I do. Well, it's so funny. It's like, she knows me so well.
Right.
We talk on the phone every day, and like she can tell what kind of day I'm having just by talking to me.
That's kind of the same thing that I have with Megan about Jonah, because she knows Jonah so well. I know him so well. And I'm actually surprised that I don't have that as much with Allie like I do with Megan, because I feel like Allie and I could really bond a lot over the true Lowellisms.
You guys do plenty, though. You guys text a lot.
That's true.
It's so funny. It's like you guys will be texting, and I'm in the conversation, obviously, but like she's just saying everything I want to say, so I don't even say. I just kind of say, I'll chime in with an LOL or a Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. We were having this group conversation, me, Lowell, and Allie, and there was a moment where I almost texted, and I decided not to, so I'll ask you here. We all know about you and how you hate group texting.
Yeah.
Because you can't stand the constant notifications. And Allie and I, it was a good 5 to 10 minutes where like rapid fire discussing something. I can't even remember what it was.
Stern or like something.
Yeah, something like Howard Stern or I can't remember. Or it might have even been JSS when they recently tattooed their balls.
Right. Yeah, that was another conversation too. No. I do hate group text. I know.
And I was thinking to myself, I was going to text her and say, so do you think Lowell's really getting aggravated even though it's you and me doing the group texting?
No, just know I am reading and keeping up with the conversation, but like Allie is just kind of...
She's speaking for both of you.
Just saying everything I'm thinking. So I'm just more or less reading the conversation and just being a part of it, but not really saying that much.
Right.
Or I'm doing something...
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go and read the entire conversation.
Right.
Like when you guys are done. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's what Mark and Lowell are into this week.
Now, Jamie just sent me her Skype, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Should we do my into first?
Yeah, do your into first, and then we can bring her on.
Okay, I'm going to just...
Why? Don't you want to get Jamie while she's
all right, bring her on.
All right, and here she is. It all worked out. It's Jamie Melser, Greenberg. Hello, Jamie.
Well, hello.
Welcome. Long time no speak.
It's been a long time. I'm very happy to be here, Mark and Lowell.
Where have you been?
Is that your name?
Mm-hmm. It is, and for those who haven't put it together, it's Lowell's sister, Jamie.
Yes, Jamie Greenberg Melser.
Yes, Mark, I'm ringing you.
Are you on Skype?
On Skype.
Oh, yeah, let me see. I'm afraid now we're going to... Let's see if this works. All right, and we've switched over, so let's dive in. Jamie, I got to ask you, we were just getting to our little Into This Week segment that we like to do, but I have to ask you because... First of all, for those that don't know, Jamie is an Instagramming fool. I mean, this girl is all over Instagram.
Yeah, you're like freaking out, yeah. Oh, Jamie, I think they had a good time at the show tonight. I think they got a picture with Whitney Cummings.
Well, Allie sent me a picture with her friend and Whitney, and then Whitney just sent me a picture with Allie.
Oh.
Wow.
So they must have gotten some VIP treatment.
They must have gotten, or not some VIP treatment because she was my sister-in-law.
Well, it's very important that they put on a nice show for the sister-in-law.
In
sister-in-law of the rings.
Yes.
Well, what I was going to say is I saw that you, on Instagram, you got to go to a Big Bang taping.
Science history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a Big Bang. Hey!
Yes, I did. Actually, they only have 5 more left.
I know. That's coming to an end.
I know. I'm going to go to one more taping.
You can't go to the last one?
I doubt it. There's probably going to be like 10 billion people there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool, but not that cool.
Mm.
Actually, you want to hear something crazy? I saw, so there's 2 people from Rockville last night at the Big Bang taping. So one of the writers for the Big Bang is Adam Faberman. He was born and raised Rockville, Maryland.
Wow.
Yeah.
And his brother, Jeff Faberman, and I were friends. And Linda Faberman, who's the mom who birthed both those boys, stopped me in my tracks. And she was there last night. She's like, Rockville is very proud of you.
Wow.
Wow.
So I was like, Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. She needs to get on the Montgomery County podcast.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The Moco Show, which I'll be telling you about at some point.
Yeah, I want to hear about it. Would you I'm curious from your listeners because I don't know, this is maybe not the demographic. But I was talking with this, I don't know if you were watching me when I was in South by Southwest with that hairdresser.
I did see some of that.
Yes.
He's very funny, and we were thinking we could do a podcast together.
On the Realm Network.
That would be wonderful. I've always told you I'd help you out with a podcast.
No, I just need to get to it.
Now you got to get to it.
You need to get to it.
So much time, Jamie.
Wait, who is that?
That was Amy.
Hi.
Hi, Amy.
Amy, if you're going to use the mic, you got to actually use the mic.
I think I am. Am I talking into the
Now
mic?
you are, yes.
I thought it was a new sound effect you had.
Yes, it's my Amy sound effect. I usually use it just in my private time, but I decided to share it for you on the podcast.
Wow, it feels so, as Eminem would say, it feels so good to be back.
It is good to have you back. So you had a good time, though, because you've done you're friends with Kaylee, so you've done the Big Bang TV shoots before.
Yeah, my dad actually, I've taken him twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it.
He loves it. But last night it was really fun. I had another friend of mine, Josh came for the first time, so that was fun. Another friend of mine, Angelique, who's on Life in Pieces.
Okay.
She came and she had never been to it either. So it was really fun to watch them and how exciting it is. And Kaylee was like, in between when she would go get on set, she'd be like, guys, I'm super nervous. Like, maybe we could just like do a prayer, but she's literally like, she could do it in her sleep. She was totally kidding, but it was really funny.
Okay.
She's like, guys, can you keep it down? I'm really nervous.
Well, I did see there was something where you guys were like goofing around singing a Broadway song or something, and she's like watching a monitor in the room and turns and she's like, guys, I got a question. And then you guys stop in your tracks. She's like, can you shut the fuck up, please?
Yeah. We just are. So last night also there was part of her glam squad. So it was Brad Goreski and his mom, and then his assistant and her sister. And the hair girl that works with us was supposed to be there too. But we mess around with each other we are so mean to each other.
Right.
But it's like all just like good fun, right?
Lots of good fun.
Right. Ball busting, just like the podcast.
Right.
Just
They're
like
my
Camp
friends.
Ramble.
I feel like they're my friends, Jamie. Like I hang out with you and them. Like one day I would see them and I think I know them and they know me, but they'd be like, who the fuck are you?
Right. Well, you'd have to quickly throw out her name.
Everyone approaches Brad because everyone loves Brad so much.
Yeah.
And they go up to him and he's like, let me guess. You went to camp with Jamie.
That's awesome.
When he goes to New York, he says it's awful. He's like, at least once a night, someone will come up to me and be like, my friend Jamie.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, well, hey, welcome to the show.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. So what's funny is, I've been out to L.A. several times. I am yet to meet one of Jamie's famous friends.
Well, you got to do the Chelsea Handler show, didn't you?
No.
Or no, it was Talk Soup.
Yeah, oh, that's right, but that's not one of her friends. But I did meet Joel McHale.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that we've come a long way in our relationship, and I can be honest with you and just realize
here it comes.
I'm embarrassed of you.
I knew it.
I don't want to lose my job.
I knew it. No, but there's never been an opportunity, I guess, to meet anybody.
And see, Jamie, what I was going to do tonight, I wasn't going to mention a thing about meeting any of your famous friends. I was going to sit here, behave myself, and then Lowell freaking
ruined it.
Oh, you've only been out here once in 12 years.
No, twice. We've been out there 3 times.
4 if you're counting.
Yeah, 4.
That makes it a little challenging to meet all of her friends.
We've been there without kids. We've been there with Reed.
Good old days.
Yeah, the good old days when with the
when we had our freedom.
Listerine, with the Listerine tabs.
Oh God. Did we talked about that story?
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, we have. When we bugged out, we've definitely talked about it.
I did think you did.
Meltdown.
We all had meltdowns.
Yeah, and I thought for sure Allie was going to leave me because we weren't married yet.
We were just dating.
Wow.
Yeah, we were just dating. But we've been dating a long time, but we've been
When you were a drug pin.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as we get home, she's going to head for Z Hill.
Lol Escobar.
No,
Yeah.
she knew what she was getting into by then.
I remember, but wasn't it something along the lines of like, you were bugging out and you were just like, I don't know what to do, Allie. Like, weren't you like freaking out?
No, I was just like, I thought I was like dying. Well, you guys were like, remember the best lines of the night though were when I went into your room the first time. Like, you guys all right? You're like, yeah.
And then like an hour later,
you come back and guys, I'm not all right.
And you're like, we're not all right either.
And then everybody felt all right.
And then we tweaked out for like 7 hours.
Yeah, we tweaked out, and then I was like, finally just laying down in bed. It just finally it goes away eventually.
Yeah, the good old days when we were all
those
young.
those edible marijuana. But it's legal out there. You got to do it. It's legal.
Right.
by you too now, or is it just you could
It's
get a
medical. It's like it was when we went to see you the first time, but it's medical in Maryland now. Yeah.
So you start. I'm on the Mark and Lowell show. So you start. Josh is here. Say hi, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Josh, Jamie's husband. Welcome.
This is the Mark and Lowell show?
It is. Aren't you honored?
Oh, wow. Hey, guys.
What a week. He went to Big Bang for the first time. Now he's on the Mark and Lowell for the first time.
It would have been better if it was at least the other way around, but that's okay. I'll take that.
Well, are we recording this video as well?
Not video.
Not video. Yep. I know. The video part of the podcast has been in the works for probably about, 3 years now?
Yeah.
You can actually just screen record this.
Yeah.
And put up on YouTube. That's what Gary Vaynerchuk is doing.
The thing is, our show is kind of like it's like a late night talk show in the sense that it's pre-taped and then edited down.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which I could do with the video too, but I just don't have that time.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Well, what is the subject of this week's show?
Well, actually, Josh, you came in right after we were telling an old story of when you guys were all hanging out before Lowell and Allie were married, and you guys partied a little too hard one night.
With the Listerine tabs.
We went to Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, is that the first time that this has been told on the Mark and
I
Lowell
thought we told
we did. I'm sure we have.
Years ago. Yes.
Yeah, years ago.
You guys don't understand. We've been doing this for like 7 years.
It's crazy.
You probably have a whole new people listening.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure we do.
We gave the real abridged version, though, there, but, you know.
But actually, Josh, to answer your question, we were going to do our segment into this week when we talk about something that Lowell and or I are into. And I was going to talk about this service that Amy has introduced to our family, Instacart.
We love Instacart.
I knew you guys would. Oh, Lowell, do you know?
Yes, I know of Instacart.
I'm not paying for that Instacart.
I'm not paying for the damn Instacat.
Right. But here's the thing. I did the math. So for those that don't know, Instacart is your Uber Eats for groceries. So it is a delivery service to really pretty much any grocery store that's in your area that these drivers will participate. The thing is about the cost. So I think it's $100. Is that right, Amy? $100 for the year.
Yeah.
But you think about the amount of times that you actually utilize it. And I mean, we've utilized it a lot already. And you think about even if you're using it 3 or 4 times a month, it's the same thing pretty much as doing an Uber Eats where you got to pay the $3 to $5 fee,
right?
The one-time fee. So it all shakes out.
I'm going to tell you why it's worth it too. You get one parking ticket, and that pays for it for the year.
Oh, look at you! Why don't you just get the Whole Foods Prime?
Also, it eliminates the need to run the errands.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You can spend time with your loved one.
Which is invaluable.
Or on your on the computer.
It really is like. It is a game changer. You know what the best store is to do Instacart?
No.
Costco. I just did it for the first time. It was life-changing.
So that brings me to actually my next question. So here's the great thing. The whole grocery thing is great because not only are you ordering it, your next concern might be, well, what if they don't know what to get you? What if it's out? And they will text you through the app. There's like a service that you go through and it texts. So you can in real time talk to your delivery person and make any changes that need to be made on the fly. It's really helpful.
Are there any coupons?
I don't know with the coupons.
Low.
They do like store coupons, like $2 off this item. Like
if you buy that brand Annie's.
Yeah.
So if you buy like 10 items from Annie's, you get unlock some sort of discount from then on or something. There's like all those
like Easter eggs and stuff.
Easter eggs.
Yeah,
yes.
the coupon shoppers have a field day with them.
I'm sure they do. But what I was going to say, so here's the thing. The other thing that you do, much like
I just unlocked a pork roast.
5 more bags of Pringles.
5 more.
So,
get in here, kids.
Yeah, get in here, kids. Look at this.
It's a new type of interactive shopping experience, and you don't have to go to the store.
I got 4 bags of frozen broccoli, right?
So what I was going to say is much like, say, a Grubhub, similar to
Yeah.
Uber Eats, you also have an option to tip your delivery person.
Uh-oh.
So this is a whole new territory for me because what do you do on tipping? What is proper etiquette? This is brand new waters that we're sailing here. I'm not used to tipping people for getting my groceries. And then you got to think about, this is why I'm bringing it up, because Jamie says Costco, you might only be getting 6-7 items, but they're big ass heavy items. Do you tip more because of that? Or is it like, Lowell, how you would tip for, say, Chinese food? It's like $5 no matter what you're paying.
Well, yeah, I mean, it just depends. Yeah, I guess is there a flat tip fee?
They have like, it's weird because they have like 10%, 50%, 20%, add your own tip.
Yeah.
So I do like, I'm pretty much like $10, and then if it's like over 100 and something, I'll do 15, and very rarely do I do 200. So
do you have an Instacart shopper rating like your Uber rating? Because Jamie tips all the Uber drivers so her rating stays high. Like the technique she uses.
And I get it out. I'm like 5 for a 5.
No, nice.
5 for a 5.
I'm only at 4.72.
It's also interesting because like tipping is a glamour activity, right? Like you're a big tipper or a little tipper.
Right.
So this is tipping in private.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm interested to see who's the real tippers of the world.
I wonder on their tips. I wonder if they get to keep the whole tip or they have to.
Yes,
100% of
That's
it.
sort of-
100%.
Yeah.
Amazon Fresh did that too. They said that 100% of the tips go to the drivers.
So that makes you feel better. So then if you think about it, you're like, if this is an easy order, I'm going to give the guy $10 for the half an hour they have to shop.
Right.
Oh my!
What the hell is going on?
That's Simon, French fry, Psy guy.
And he's out of there.
But like they give you percentages. They say, do you want to give like 5%, 10%? I don't like giving it percentages because I had like one item that was $40. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. So I just thought it's good based on how many items, how heavy they are and so forth.
I would just think that like anyone would be happy with like 5 and up, no matter what it really is, right? I mean,
Don't you feel like nowadays too, like you almost like have to feel so bad. Hi, y'all. You have to feel bad about just handing somebody like
where's Reed?
Yeah, I would never tip less than $5 for any delivery to my house.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I noticed too, like when we order Papa John's sometimes, you put the tip in beforehand and it always gets there faster when you put in the tip beforehand.
That's a good idea because then they know they're getting something. Because there's so many people out there, I'm sure, that don't give anything.
No, I know.
Yeah, I just think that if I'm a delivery person and I'm going to Costco and I get an order that comes in from an Amy Ronick, I'm hoping that that tip is sweet because those are some heavy ass orders.
Yeah, but at the same token, it's like the job that they're choosing to do is to get your groceries and stuff like that. It's not like they're doing you a favor. I mean, you're paying for it. So
And they probably get paid.
If it's like Uber, they get paid the majority of the fare.
Right.
I don't know if they get paid much.
I don't think they get paid much.
Listen, if they do $5 a customer, I don't know, $10 a customer, I don't know.
And then if I'm a driver, I'm thinking I hope I don't get a damn Costco order. You know what I mean? I want to get giant where it's the small thing.
Well, what's better? 8 Costco items or 75 giant food items? I mean, I'd go for the Costco.
Don't you feel like tipping in general is now such a different game? Like you go to get like a $5 latte and then it comes up on the screen and you're like, am I a dick?
Right.
No, I'm a dick. I'm not paying.
Of course.
I'm not giving extra. I just don't do it. But sometimes if I have like $1 or $2 in my pocket, I'll put it in the cup.
Right.
When they want you to sign the square.
They never see you put the $1 in the cup, so you're just an asshole all the time.
I put the $1 in the cup. But come on, man. I gotta pay $6 tip on a $4 drink. That's what I have to do now.
I do $1 tip, and so it ends up being a $6 latte, which is bullshit. But shame on me for even getting a fucking latte that costs
right. I get the Keurig, and I go on the goddamn Keurig.
I go on the Amazon and I get 600 pods for $2.
Right. We go to Walmart. We get the donut shop and the French race.
Race.
I don't got to tip nobody.
Right.
I really don't, though. I mean, I got to admit, as much as I'd like to tease Lowell, when I go to get coffee, I'm not usually tipping.
No, I'm not.
Well, you live in a different world. That's an LA thing. Everyone tips everyone.
Baristas they don't need to pay their bills.
You tip the homeless for taking a shit in the street.
It's just in your face because a lot of the places in LA have the iPads that you sign and they,
Right, and they give you the suggestions.
It puts it in front of you so you have to decline it. You feel like extra crummy about
That's what I think Amy's getting at, or Jamie's getting at.
That whole thing is just, and it's everywhere you go now. It's like everywhere. Like you're like at the pet store buying dog food, and they're like, tip, and I'm like, what?
For what? For what?
It's a whole nother world.
It is.
I mean, I remember like every job I had, you don't make any money. It's like you're pretty much working.
Doesn't matter. Look. And we all waited tables. Right?
Yeah.
Some nights were better than others. You work a Saturday night, you're making bank.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You work in a lunch shift, you ain't making shit. I mean, that's the way it is.
And let me ask you a question. Have you noticed this too? The richer people are, when I was waiting tables, like the black Amexes left the worst tips.
Oh, that had the black Amexes?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't remember that. I remember certain types of clientele would be better tippers than others or vice versa.
Right.
No, but I know what you're saying because I remember like if it was a group of like college age, maybe like sometimes they'd leave a good tip just because they were in the same... Maybe they were waiters too. I don't know. But I don't know. It was such a long time ago.
It's just like there's no etiquette. Someone should write an article about it. Like what's right, what's wrong. Even when you get your name. I mean, every day you go.
I thought there is. I know. If you Google it, I think someone made a list.
You take an Uber, you got a tip. You go get your coffee, before you go into the nail salon, you got a tip. Then you're not going to be home, so have the Instacart come home by the time you're home. You got a tip. I mean, you be tipping all day.
Tip. All tip.
All right.
Just tip.
That is going to do it for the Mark and Lowell Show. Please go to Facebook, go to Twitter, friend and follow us over there. You can also find us at Instagram as well. And if you need that information or any other information, Mark and Lowell, just go to markandlowell.com.
And if you want to get me on all the social medias, you can...
Olmans is expected to... All right. Okay. We'll send it back. Can you get out of here?
And hey, a special thanks to Jamie for joining us.
Thank you so much. You can follow me at Jamie Makeup on all social platforms, or you can go to jamiemakeup.com and sign up to be in my crew so that you can find out what's cool and what looks good on you.
And good stuff, right?
Real good.
Amy's into that little crew thing. She tells me all about it. And hey, speaking of my wife, thanks to Amy for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And a big shout out to Buzz Burbank, RJ Diaz, Hannah Pierce, and everybody else who helps us with this show. For Lowell Meltzer, I'm Mark Ronick. We will see you next time on the Mark and Lowell Show.
Bye-bye.
Everybody's looking for something.
They hired him. I mean, it took
number?
6 months.
Wait, what
291.
friend?
My friend, Lori, go find Daddy. Where's Daddy?
6149.
Like you just hooked him up kind of thing?
No, remember I asked you for Neil's info so that he could call him because he had to close his business?
Breaker 19 radio check.
Oh, I thought you were calling to shop for furniture.
No.
Go ahead, radio check.
Maybe at first I was, but he's had like a bunch of interviews. They hired him.
On the flap of the wing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a flatbed of pig here. Calm down now, 995. Come back.
So what's he going to do for him?
Oh, we can't get that whole
Sell?
pig right now. We got too much. We got too many pigs back here.
That's so awesome,
I'm at
Jamie.
Toll Plaza. I'm at the Toll Plaza, Perryville,
Okay.
Maryland.
Really, stop.
Suite 222. Come on.
I don't know. His name is Dr. Tom. It's called Holistic. I have to look at it. Holistic something.
Hi, this is Dr. Tom with Holistic for You. Come on down.
It's all energy. It's all like quantum theory stuff.
We've got energy and quantum theory.
Come to Kundalini meditation.
I wanted to. Wait, did you?
We've got energy.
Was it the
Has your
sound
quantum theory
wave
run out?
garden sound?
We've
did
got
you do the
energy.
sound wave thing?
What'd you say?
We've got the energy supply for you and your quantum theory.
If your quantum theory has run out, we have the energy you need to get back on your feet. Call me, Dr. Habestein.
Dr. Tom.
Dr. Tom.
You should be recording this.
I am.